Mission tonight. We are actually a little bit kind of undercover, right, Coop?
Yeah, we would only do this for you, believe me.
But we were out here. We come out west looking for a fellow by the name of Rewind Rubine. I guess there's still some unaccounted for video. But we got word that somebody was retiring and wanted to see the Rangers. And so there's a lot of things you're going to be able to do. Anyways, for those of you that don't know who the Rangers are,
there's a lot of them out here that look pretty young.
This is the original Texas Rangers. Wow. And we started back riding a long time ago and the whole thing came about. These guys that I hang out with, we had kind of gotten a reputation at Mount Miguel for doing some pretty crazy things. Yeah. So anyways, one day I happened to be walking by the principal's office, and the principal's secretary came up to me and she says, "Hey Tom, you know Pat Carroll, who was our principal then, the great Pat Carroll, old PMC. He was born in Oklahoma, and now he's retired in Texas." But she says, at that time, she goes, "You know, Pat, when he was a kid, he almost wanted to be a Texas Ranger. So we thought maybe you guys can dress up in some cowboy gear and come riding out and deputize him as a Texas Ranger." So I says, "Yeah, I think we can do that." So we got ourselves together. We got some outfits on. We made some stick ponies, and William Tell Overture fired up, and we come out there in front of the faculty and had a lot of fun with old PMC and deputized him as a Texas Ranger. And you might say the rest is history after that. We rode for many faculty functions, many retirements, many things that would get the faculty and folks fired up. In this original group right here, on the left here is a fellow by the name of Brewster Sly. Bruce Sly. He now lives in Fruitland, Oregon, and Idaho. Yeah, Fruitland, Idaho, and he's still teaching school up there. Then this big galoot right here, that's the real Gary Cooper.
The real Gary Cooper.
The real Gary Cooper, right here. Then that's me in the middle. Then this guy right here is Dewey, or Grandpa Dewey. That's Dwayne Freeman. Dwayne was our athletic director and one hell of a baseball coach, and he lives up in Stanley, Idaho, and he's retired, doing okay up there. And then this guy over here, to my right and still to my left. You're on the right.
He was a shop teacher.
I was a shop teacher. Anyways, this here's Gabby, or Carl Roussel, as he's also known, and he's still Gabby. That's for you, dear.
You.
Now,
you're missing somebody.
Fellers, I had an epiphany about this. That's a guy. There's a guy named Dan Hagen.
Joke. I'm sorry.
He learned me that word. Epiphany. I don't know what it means, but I still like to use it.
He can't spell it either.
Yeah. Anyways, I had a metacognition. Oh, there's another one I had, about this. And I was going to shed some light upon, the Rangers when we rode. We did a lot of preparation before we ever went on a ride. A lot of things the faculty didn't know. And making props, for instance. I mean, think about a guy that you're retiring and you got to go down to the district and get an old Victor 16 millimeter projector and paint it solid gold.
Tom, they don't even know what that is.
I know. Our esteemed principal then, PMC, when he retired, we rode for him and we told him.
That was tough times.
That was tough. Tough times. The thing we told Pat Carroll when he retired as a Ranger, you had to be 6 foot tall. Well, Pat was only about 5'7", so we had to make a pair of cowboy boots with platform heels on them so we could get him up to the 6 foot range. We also rode in for a Christmas party for the faculty dressed, well, I was Santa Claus and the Rangers was dressed as elves.
Who else?
Elves on the shelf.
And Gary's wife had to knit up some elf gear, you know, and
Had to go see
boy,
Omar
she had to do a
Goodell.
lot of work
Yes.
on yours. I mean, David Jones rode with us on that one, and of course he already had his costume. So and then we had a lot of other guest riders with us from time to time, like Jorge McFarland. We had him ride with us when we wanted that little south of the border appeal to us. Then when we wanted complete idiocy, we got Bill Hostetler or not Bill Hostetler, Bill Sullivan to come riding along with us. And then, well, we kind of got into an era when we needed weapons of mass destruction. And that's when we
Dug deep.
We dug deep.
Deep.
And we brought in the kid.
Oh, tell me.
That kid is here.
The kid.
Stand up,
Now
David.
go up and down.
This here's the kid, our weapon of mass destruction. He rode in on Russ Bemke's retirement that we had down at the Bonita Golf Course. Quite a night that night. Russ Bemke retired. Verna Goodwin retired.
There's a whole school, yeah.
Shirley Jakes, and then the librarian gal or something like that. Nancy Hannaford. And that's the night though we got the tables turned on us, fellas.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
when old what's her name, Myrna
Myrna,
Goodwin,
yeah.
cut out with her own hog leg and held us hostage at the back of the stage.
Started shooting, yeah, I
Started
remember.
shooting her own gun. Oh my God!
Unplanned.
But anyways, folks, we are here to ride for Badass Berta, right here. And we are here to deputize her Badass Berta because, by God, this gal has taken care of me, this guy,
Oh, yeah.
and this guy, and all of you folks here for so many years. And with a job to me that is as thankless as can be, but she did it for 36 and a half years. And she would chase down any and everybody for a goddamn bubble sheet. She even hauled a guy off a bar stool at Little Darling to get his goddamn brains in. That ain't dedication, duty, and job, I don't know what. So on behalf of the Texas Rangers, Bernie, I want to give you an actual, real Texas Ranger pin.
Be nice now, don't touch it.
I will let you pin it on yourself. And congratulations, enjoy your retirement.
Best name ever.
Well, now, as a ranger, you can spit on the ground and poop your pants and nobody's going to get mad at
And you know what, Bert? You can say anything at all in the administration. No, doesn't.
What are you going to do?
What are you gonna
I
do?
kind of did that
Take this job and shove it? You don't work here anymore?
Well, I told the guys that I says we was going to ride in on the horses, but I done burned them up at the house because I needed some kindling for firewood. And I figured there might be some administrators and there'd still be some guys walking around with sticks up their butt. It ain't going to be us.
Ranger pitcher, Ranger pitcher,
Picture, picture.
pitcher, pitcher, the Rangers.